July Scoop. What is happening in Park City for the month of July? If you're buying or selling or investing in Park City or the Wasatch Back, July just delivered a stack of updates that could seriously impact your game plan. From short term rental crackdowns to ski resort expansions and new housing guidelines, here's the real scoop on what's shaking in the Wasatch Back for the month of July. Heber City updates short term rental rules. Heber City is now requiring short term rental owners to prove their primary residence to renew licenses. Max of 3 permits per subdivision, so the squeeze is getting a little real down there. Neighbors are watching you, literally, and the city encourages reporting violations. Short term rental restrictions could raise long term rental inventory, but limit income potential for vacation owners. I always tell people if you're looking for a short term rental, Heber's really not the place you should be looking. You should be looking at resort town real estate. You need to be looking in Park City. You need to be looking in the places that people want to spend their vacation in. Most people don't want to spend their vacation in Heber because they're going to have to drive really far to get to all the touristy places, right? You have a short term rental in Heber. What are they going to do? They're going to drive 25 minutes, 30 minutes to Main Street. Like, no, people would rather book the short term vacation rental that's in Old Town, that's on Main Street, that's in Deer Valley, that is at the Canyons Village, where they're in the hub and they're close to everything they want to be close to. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying your short term rental is going to do better in value driven areas. Park City Council overhauls affordable housing rules. So, new guidelines aim to cut red tape but add sticker compliance enforcement. Vacancies are rising in income restricted units, and the demand is not meeting the supply. Incentives for developers are changing, and this affects future mixed use projects. This signals a shift in local priorities. So watch for changes in inventory mix and the buyer pool. Appraise House Co. announces a Penry 2025 social calendar. Weekly social events, wine tastings, DJ sets, and rooftop poolside parties all summer long. Luxury lifestyle programming aimed at second homeowners and resort guests. This shows that Pendry's growing role is shaping Park City's high end culture. Specifically, they do a really fun rooftop pool night made of jazz music every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. On Saturdays, they've got some fun brews and rock and roll going on over at the Mexican restaurant at the Pendry Plaza. Pendry is sort of becoming the Soho House of the Mountains, a big draw for affluent buyers seeking more than just a ski home. A lot of people want community. Where are we going to fit in? Who are our friends going to be? Where are we going to go to the gym? Where am I going to golf at? Where's my grocery store at? Who am I going to hang out with? What social events can I join? What kind of clubs can I join? What kind of things are there to do? The US's largest ski area expansion kicks off. Construction begins on 5 new lifts and terrain pods, part of the massive Deer Valley expansion. And the first lift could open 2025-2026 winter ski season. So remember how we've been talking about the big Deer Valley expansion? Well, this next season, things are getting real and they're going to open up a whole bunch of more new terrain over there. And if you haven't noticed, if you haven't driven by there in a while, if you haven't been to town in a while, they are cooking away on the Four Seasons. They are cooking away at tons of construction is going on in that whole village base area, along with the Cormont, Marcella ski and ski out townhomes, Marcella ski and ski out lots. Like this place is absolutely cooking. So the strategy for Deer Valley East Village, they're going to be able to handle more visitors, reduce lines, and they're going to be able to modernize a lot of the ski access because a lot of Deer Valley was very, very old. This new section of Deer Valley, this Deer Valley East Village, is going to be very high end, very bougie, very luxury driven. I think people can expect more traffic in nearby neighborhoods such as Heber. This 40 is going to be pretty interesting. So smart investors are already jumping into these areas right now. Hello, Mayflower Lakeside is one of the best investments that you could buy right now, unless you want to be 6 million, 14 million on the Deer Valley East Village side, and you're $2,500 a square foot on that side versus just going like across the street to Mayflower Lakeside where you're 780 a square foot and you get a 3 bedroom condo. They've just released Building 11. There's still options available in Building 10. And if you're looking for more of a townhome vibe, the developer also released some of their new townhomes. They've released more birch floor plans, and you're starting around 2.4 for a townhome in this area. But the value's there because if you drop in across the street, you're going to be paying a lot more across the street. Park City's 4th of July, food, music, and festivities. There is a lot happening for the 4th of July. There's Forum Fest going on July 3rd through the 5th at the Canyons Village. Restaurants are going all out on events, rooftop parties, tasting menus, and live music. There's going to be drone shows, fireworks. There's going to be cornhole. More foot traffic is really expected in Old Town once the parade hits on July 4th at 11, coming down our little main street. Basically, all of Salt Lake City drives up to Park City for this. We welcome a lot of Utah coming to Park City to check out this little parade that we have going on in the 4th. It's a big draw for second homeowners. I think anybody that has a second home is back in town in July. They're back here to celebrate the 4th. And anybody who actually moved away from Park City but still has family here, they always travel back for the 4th. They always come into town to visit their family, or if everybody's left town, they always come back because it's a little reminiscence of the town that they grew up in, and they get to see old friends and how much it's changed. So you can expect a boost in tourism. I think there'll be some last minute buyer activity. This is a great time to list your property and show off all those lifestyle perks. Canyons Village, more news at Canyons Village. There is a gondola they just announced this morning that is going to replace the Cabriolet lift. Vail Resorts is going to replace the aging Cabriolet lift and put in a modern gondola. The project is still in the very early stages, but it will impact future property values for all those people that own at the Canyons Village. This is a big win for Canyons Village. There's a lot going on at Canyons Village. I have a new video that's dropping at the end of this month that talks about kind of all the new things happening at Canyons Village. It's super, super exciting. This is another win for Park City Mountain because Deer Valley is really the golden child of Park City. Anything and everything they want, they seem to be able to get approved like easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. And for whatever reason, Park City cannot get anything approved. Everybody pushes back at Vail. Everybody's always bitching about Vail. And they just have a really hard time even putting in new ski lifts, even upgrading their lifts. Anytime they want to do something new, Park City just kind of is the ugly stepchild, and Deer Valley is the golden child. They get everything they want. This is a major win for Park City and the Canyons Village base side. If you own a property near Canyons Village, this is great for your property values. If you're a buyer looking in this area, just expect prices to continue to go up. Summit County may also tighten their short-term rental nightly rules by the end of the year. So proposed changes could include caps, buffer zones, and owner occupancy rules. The county seeks to balance between preserving neighborhoods and welcoming tourism. I know in the neighborhood that I live in, we don't allow short-term nightly rentals. They don't want short-term nightly rentals in my neighborhood. There's a lot of neighborhoods that are like that, and there's actually a lot of neighborhoods that have taken a vote, told the HOA, we want to change these rules. We're just sick of the nightly rentals. We're sick of the parties. We're sick of the messes. There are a bunch of public hearings that will be expected this fall, so stay tuned. Short-term rental buyers, definitely this is something you want to be aware of when you're thinking of buying a short-term rental in Park City. It could definitely shift your strategy of where you want to buy. Whether you are looking buy or sell or invest in Park City or the Wasatch Back, July's changes are shaping the future of real estate, and timing is everything. I work with clients who want smart strategy, insider access, and no BS advice when it comes to this evolving market. If you're thinking about making a move, whether you're a buyer or a seller, or you know someone who is, let's talk before the next wave hits. Click the link below to book a private call with me or a consultation. You can always send me an email, text, or give me a call on the phone. Or you can DM me on my Instagram at Nicole in Park City. Until next time, stay tuned for the next Park City Monthly Scoop.